If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that sub button for more amazing content. Now, let's jump straight into the video. What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the Bofino One podcast, and I am your host, Bofino One, and as you guys can see from the title here that we are going to be talking about how Kelly Rowland defends Chris Brown, tells booing crowd to chill out at AMA ceremony. So I did see this article pop up last night or so, and pretty much essentially Chris Brown had won an award, and supposedly the people in the audience were like booing. They were like saying, they were like, boo, Chris Brown, whatever. And so I guess she kind of like checked the crowd. And supposedly he was supposed to have done a performance as well, but that didn't happen either. It got canceled like with pretty much little to no notice. So I figured this would be a good article to go through. So Kelly Rowland doesn't tend to be a very divisive or controversial figure in music. But when the Destiny's Child star found herself in an awkward position of having to accept the favorite male R&B artist trophy on behalf of the absent and definitively divisive and controversial Chris Brown, of course I had to put that in there, at Sunday's American Music Awards ceremony, she wound up confronting the protesting audience. A little background here. Brown was not only expected to attend Sunday's AMAs, but also perform a tribute to another divisive and controversial artist, the late Michael Jackson, in celebration of the 40th anniversary of Jackson's landmark Thriller album. The day before the awards, Brown posted a 7-minute Instagram video caption only with, in quotes, "You serious?" of him rehearsing an elaborately choreographed medley of Jackson's Beat It, Wanna Be Startin' Something, Billie Jean, and Thriller, claiming in the post comments that his Jackson tribute had been called off at the last minute. Would have been the AMA performance, but they canceled me for reasons unknown, he wrote. A spokesperson for Dick Clark Productions has told Yahoo Entertainment, live shows change all the time. It's the nature of this business. Unfortunately, the elements of the AMAs didn't come together as we couldn't align on the performance to no fault of Chris Brown. So Brown was a no-show at Sunday's AMAs, presumably in protest, leaving presenter Rowland to accept his reward. When audience members began booing after she announced that Brown had won favorite male R&B artist over Brent Faiyaz, Giveon, Lucky Day, and The Weeknd, she seemed taken back and even annoyed by the strong reaction. I mean, I still think Chris Brown, maybe The Weeknd, I guess, but I don't even know if I really feel like The Weeknd's music is really like R&B. So if we had to really go off of R&B and who's still probably doing numbers and is the hottest, if you take out The Weeknd, yeah, Chris Brown is still beating those guys out. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. So she says, "Excuse me, chill out," Rowland scolded, sternly pointing a finger at the rowdy crowd. She then continued, "But I wanted to tell Chris, thank you so much for making great R&B music. And I want to tell him thank you for being an incredible performer. I'll take this award, bring it to you. I love you, congratulations, and congratulations to all the nominees in this category." Well, it sounds like she did it professionally. If people are booing during someone's award, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just watch the video, shall we? Let's just see what people said. Make sure I got my audio on so you guys can hear.
Goes to Chris Brown. Now, Chris Brown is not here tonight, so I'm accepting this award on his behalf. Excuse me, chill out. But
you can't really hear the people booing, but obviously we're not there, so she can, but you really can't hear. It sounded like it was more people yelling "Oh, yay," if you play it back.
Chris Brown is not here tonight, so I'm accepting this award on his behalf. Excuse me, chill out. But I want to tell Chris, thank you so much for making great R&B music. And I want to tell him, thank you for being an incredible performer. I'll take this award, bring it to you. I love you. Congratulations. And congratulations to all the nominees in this category.
I think she handled that well. Because if they're booing because he won an award, right? Because isn't the AMAs also, I don't know. It's whatever. I feel like, I'm just going to say this. I feel like a lot of people like to keep bashing Chris Brown because of what happened X amount of years ago. And that's not to say that people shouldn't feel a certain type of way about that. But I also feel like, how long are we going to keep talking about something that happened a decade ago? Some of your favorite artists have done some crazy stuff, right? So, but it's it's whatever. Among the highlights of the 2022 American Music Awards ceremony held Sunday, November 20th at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles, where Pink's... Okay, well, yeah, I don't really want to read the rest of this. That's pretty much the gist of what happened. So, I think she held it professionally. She didn't yell. She didn't scream. And, at the same time, it's I wouldn't have showed up either if he had this elaborate performance that they wanted him to do, and then all of a sudden now it's like, yeah, you're not gonna do it last minute. I mean, that was the whole point of him probably coming there. So, and honestly, this would have been good publicity for him, you know, because he has that Under the Influence song that came out like 2 years ago, but it resurfaced on TikTok, and then it, you know, kind of blew up, and he made, you know, a YouTube video, and it has like, it's been out for like a month, has like over 30 million views, which is, you know, amazing for a song to be 2 years old and you come out with a YouTube video and it still has millions of views. So I don't know why people seem like they just can't get over this. There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of people in the industry that have done a lot of messed up stuff. Not saying that just because this person does something more messed up than the other makes it better or worse, but I'm just making the point that some of your favorite artists have done a lot of really creepy and weird things and people forgive them. And it's like, but when it comes to Chris Brown, it's just like, yeah, he's the bad guy all the time. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know you guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.